Thanks for joining me for this short scale study. Today we're going to build our tone and our technique in the key of concert F major. As we always do, before we begin playing, let's review the names and fingerings of some of the notes in the key of concert F major so that we have the most success and accuracy. So we're going to need the names or the notes F, fourth line F, as our first note. And then our second note is G. Our third note is A natural. Top line, A natural. Second valve, second finger. Then we'll need our highest B flat, followed by an even higher note on a ledger line named C. High C natural to be precise. To play your high C natural, it's your first valve. And then you've got to make sure that you've got a fast buzz with your embouchure, and that will help produce that note high C. Let's jump into number one, major fives, quarter notes. I've got my metronome set at 60 beats per minute, and off we go. 1, 2, ready. How did you do? If you are struggling to play the high note C with your first valve, that's okay. Go back and practice it a few more times. Also, you might isolate just that note and try playing the high C a few times on its own. The second thing I want to make sure that you're good with is that second finger, A natural. You know, the one on the top line, A natural, that's our second finger. Some people confuse it with the first finger, A flat. That's another note for another scale study, not today. We need A natural. Great. If you need to, go back and play number one a few more times. If not, move ahead to number two with me. Major fives, eighth notes. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Now let's move on and play that series of notes in the pattern of thirds. Keep in mind, we want to follow the composers, or in this case, the author of our book study. We want to use the breath marks that they've provided. They're every 2 measures. 1, 2, ready, and. All right, I had a little sticky valve in that one. Now, let's focus on our tonguing technique, and let's go over our expanding intervals drill. Keep in mind, you want that second finger for the second valve, A natural. 1 and 2 and ready and go. All right, and let's finish up with our last exercise. Be careful that you're always sticking to your metronome and playing with a nice, steady tempo, and then always try to strive for your best baritone tone. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, begin. that's our scale study in the key of concert F major. I hope you'll consider playing it again, and I hope you'll consider playing other scale studies. Also, you might like to try some of the advanced scale studies, and then move on to one of our lesson book studies. As I always say, I hope to see you again soon, and keep practicing.